Bienvenue. Happy Halloween, everybody. Hello. Keep it going for yourselves. Keep it going for yourselves. Welcome to the World Famous Comedy Store. Before I begin, I would like to say that I have kind of an uncomfortable energy. It's almost like I give off like awkward pheromones. This is how I move through life, and it's a fucking nightmare. My mom tells me that comedy makes people uncomfortable, but for the record, she also once told me that Mount Rushmore occurred naturally. I need a beautiful female volunteer to give me a blowjob. Just to get me started. Any takers? Aphrodite?
I charge!
Aphrodite charges. You guys didn't hear that. Like she's going into war. Alright, I'll open up the floor. Any male takers? Male or female? You know what? Forget it. Forget it. I'll just move right on. I want a blowjob, dude.
Like publicly or like private?
Yeah, publicly, right here. A blowjob. Suck me off in front of all these people.
But like on live TV though.
This is not TV. I've seen TV cameras, and they do not look like the fucking toy from the last Star Wars movie. Oh man, alright, what else is going on? Cool. Man, when I was a kid, I was diagnosed with an auditory processing disorder. The doctor explained it to me, but I was like, what the hell is he talking about? I played violin when I was a kid. One of the reasons I played violin was there was this really cool jockey dude who was like, hey Pat, you want to get laid? You gotta play violin. And looking back, I'm pretty sure he said football. It was rough playing violin. I got called a lot of names. Names like Fiddle Bitch and Dick Hands. Some of the names were unrelated to my violin playing. The worst nickname I had was Vagina Dehumidifier. Harsh. Coming from my guidance counselor. Alright guys, let's just practice laughing real quick. Some people have resting bitch face. I have resting school shooter face. You better laugh. Parents always get weirded out when I look at their kids. It's like I'm just checking your kid out. God, the world's so freaking PC these days. It's like you can't even stick your finger in a kid's mouth anymore. Which reminds me, I went to Catholic school. We had to wear uniforms, latex bondage suits. I went to confession, but I never had to do any penance. The priest said he could just suck my sins out. I want to open up a Lord of the Rings themed restaurant called Mordor, where employees greet you by saying, welcome to Mordor. May I take your Ordor? A lot of places are getting gentrified, but I figured out one place that's gentrification proof. It's called prison. Not a lot of Starbucks opening up in cell block D. I was having sex, thank you. With a 35-year-old woman, and she kept calling me daddy. And I was like, what's she call guys older than her? My guess is Brigadier General. I dated a porn star, it didn't work out, I only had one dick. I dated a banana farmer, she split. I dated a gymnast, she split too. Then I dated an unemployed girl. It didn't work. Dated a fat girl, didn't work out. I dated an air conditioner repair woman. Not a fan. Girl keyed the word asshole into my car, but I fixed it. I keyed a G in front and an arrow to the gas can. Shout out to Speedweed. Give it up for Speedweed, everybody. Round of applause. The motherfucking Speedweed. Shout out to Gino. I recently had sex somewhere weird. It was in a loving relationship. You guys enjoying the fall of Western civilization? Fellas, you ever jack off just because you see a napkin laying around? So stupid. So the whole world's going to shit. Scientists say we want to have bees much longer. Bees nuts. Some actual human laughter. Just to prove to you motherfuckers, okay. What else is going on? The whole world's going to shit. Science is, whoever's on their period here tonight. You're beautiful. You're perfect. You're amazing. You're fantastic. And you deserve everything in the world except oral sex. That's where I draw the line. Man. Okay, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I'm non-violent. When I go swimming, I won't even do a cannonball. I wake up to blowjobs a lot, and sometimes I'm like, how'd these dudes even get in here? I dated a stripper who smoked heroin and then loved eating ass. And I was like, you gotta pick one, smack or crack? I dated a dominatrix, beat the pussy out. Unfortunately, I was the pussy. I dated the milkman's daughter, and she was so spoiled. But you know what they say, to err is human, to R is pirate. Just gonna let that one sit and kill for a while. I have a cat. Wait, I said that wrong. I had a cat growing up. His name was Bruce. Bruce was a polygamist. He had 9 wives. I have a step counter on my phone, but I always double the number of steps it says I took because Jesus walks beside me everywhere I go. When I was a child, I always thought being an undercover cop would be a cool job. But now that I'm older and wiser, I think an even cooler job would be being an undercover firefighter. Can you imagine? Some guy gains the trust of a fire over the course of years. Shit goes down, the fire's like, lift up his shirt, he's wearing a hose. It's hard to get going in the morning. Do what I do, stick a car key to my urethra. Give it a turn. You guys remember when Dick Cheney shot that guy in the face? He was like, "I'm Dick Cheney, welcome to Jackass." You guys know the game Two Truths and a Lie? I created the game. It's called Two Truths and a Scream. So here it goes. Here's how you play it. All right, today I had Taiwanese food. I hate the world and everyone in it. And I was doing some titty fucking recently. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. This girl, she really fucked my tits. Got 3 nipples, none of them work. My parents have 3 kids, none of them work either. You guys hang out with your families? My family's always hanging out without me. It's like, who are they? My friends? I gotta, you know, I've just been sitting up here just thinking about how I gotta, you know, there's a lot of people out there in the world and you gotta do what you gotta do. You see, jello, pudding, skippity bow. Oh, skippity bow. Oh, the jello pudding. Dang, 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 go, dang, go, scambow, dambow, low, gabow. I think my dad can do better than my mom. So I'm gonna set him up with my aunt. See what happens. Maybe they'll fuck. Maybe they'll fuck. Yeah, maybe they'll get into it. Ah, it's a little slippery. In Japan, there's this ancient suicide ritual called seppuku, where a brave samurai warrior plunges a blade into his abdomen, slices it across. Disembowel himself. Even in death, Japanese people make sushi. In America, there's a suicide ritual called Vicky, where you just talk to my mom until you give up and walk into the woods. I recently, my mom gave me the sex talk recently. I couldn't believe it. She charged me $1.99 a minute. I think I'm becoming my mom. Because I never want to have sex with my dad anymore. My grandma used to order warm milk at restaurants. Then she'd take the milk and inject it into her boobs and go, "Ah, to feel young again!" I signed the guest book at her funeral. I wrote, "Had a great time." Signed it, Dick Hurts. Pretty insensitive thing to write. Some might say. Some might say it's a pretty insensitive thing to write. Some people might go out there and say things like, "Wow, that was a really nasty, insensitive thing to write." But me, I agree with them. Skibbity-doo. A skibbity-dip, skibbity-dop, a skibbity-doo. I got a dick. Okay, so my grandpa had Alzheimer's, and there's still a cure for Alzheimer's. You know, it's like they forgot they were looking for a cure. And my grandpa, dusk. Here's the joke: is that dusk must be horrifying for people with Alzheimer's. Like, what is happening? Oh! Wait, try it again. All right, ready? You guys ready? That's all I'm gonna do. You guys ready? You ready? All right, make a little noise. You ready? That's good. Somebody coughed. That's also appropriate. That falls under the making noise category. Okay. Dusk. So here's the idea. It's like dusk, you know, must be horrifying for people with Alzheimer's. Oh! What is happening? Oh! 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 Darkness is falling all around me. Will I ever see the daylight again? And for some of them, the answer is no. My grandpa died recently. He was a really philosophical guy. I was actually in the room with him when he died. I'll never forget his last words. He said, "The black nurse drank my orange juice." And I dated this black girl. Or maybe it was a chia pet. Alright guys, I'm picking up this guitar and I'm going to play a song real quick. So this song is called First Day at Catholic School. You guys ready? It's my first day, My first day of Catholic school. I wonder if they're gonna make me pray. I hope I don't get raped. Thank you. We'll play one more song. And we're gonna start the Doug Benson Loves High Movies Super Fest. Cool. You guys welcome. Thanks for coming out to the Bonnaroo Side Stage Comedy in Denver at the High Plains Drifter Show. Joey Fatone's gonna be here doing some stuff. We got Joey Belafonte and Harry Belafonte is gonna come up. He's gonna do a march, a civil rights march, and then we're gonna do. It's just gonna be a good time overall. So I just thank you all again for coming out, man. Let's get a little bit of energy in here. Yeah, just a little bit. That's what I said. Just a little bit. You guys responded in kind. I said just a little bit of energy, and what I received was just a little bit of energy. All right, this song's called "Big Dick, Small Balls." Well, my dick is big, my balls are small. My dick is big and my balls are small. Big dick, small balls. My dick is big, my balls are small. My dick is big and my balls are small. Big dick, small balls. Yeah. Oh well, my knees are bent at 90 degrees, cause 90% of the time I'm taking a seat. Small balls. My fingers are twisted, my hands are cold. I look in the mirror, damn, I'm getting old. What the fuck now? Guess I better think of something quick. I'm a low class, low life, butter dick, lazy piece of shit. No ass, no life, butter dick, crazy little bitch. Already gave up, yeah, my soul's sold. I tried to grab the reins, but I lost control. I'm sitting here with my knees at 90 degrees. Take me, please. Take me to heaven where the angels fly, where I don't have a care and I never want to die. Take me to, oh! Take me to heaven where the angels fly, where I don't have a care and I never want to die. Take me to hell where the devil lives, get raped in the ass in front of your kids. Throw me in a box and stow me away. Take a spoiled brat, get to visit my grave. Set my house on fire and watch me burn. Then take that shit and put it in an urn. Oh, God damn it. Well, I'm a piece of shit, low life, dirty down trash. Wish I had a boot to kick my own ass. Wish I had a switch to whip myself with. Wish I had a belt to give myself welts. Catholics are kinky and Christians are gay. Muslims are scary and Buddhists just sway. And Scientologists are wackadoos. And atheists think that they're better than yeah. My dick is big, my balls are small. My dick is big and my balls are small. Big dick, small balls. Yeah. I said my dick is big, my balls are small. My dick is big and my balls are small. Big dick, you know it. Small balls. Alright, just the fellas. My dick is big, my balls are small. My dick is big and my balls are small. Big dick. Yeah, just the fellas. Small balls. Alright, variation for the ladies. My clit is big, my walls are small. My clit is big and my walls are small. Big clit. Small walls. Big dick, small. Big dick, small balls. Big. What the fuck? Yeah! Big dick. Fuck! Big dick, small balls. Big. Big dick, small balls. Big dick, small balls. Big dick, small balls. Big dick, small balls. Big dick, small balls! Thank you.
Hey, this is an adorable small mouse. This is a brand new episode of Kill Tony from the world famous comedy star. Here's Tony Hipster.
Yeah. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Make some noise for the great Brian Redman.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Dressed like a mouse today. It's the day before Halloween. Ryan J. Ebelt is here, drawing tonight's episode. Make some noise for Ryan, who's sitting there with a blank sheet of paper in front of him. All those prints are available at ryanjebelt.com, including the official Kill Tony poster. You guys ready for a fun fucking show tonight, or what?
I'm excited. Very bright in here today. Do we have like extra lights on?
Normal?
It's like melting lights.
Nothing. I think it's very normal, Brian.
Really?
I think we're just waking up today.
That must be the
so,
speed weed that I just smoked.
maybe it's the weed that you just smoked. That we smoke every single Monday before every single show. Fuck yeah, life is good. I'm going to Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide, and Brisbane in a few weeks,
Fuck
Brian.
yeah.
Tickets are at TonyHinchcliffe.com. In La Jolla, California, November 10th and 11th.
I'm going to be in Indianapolis, Columbus, and Pittsburgh, November 7th, 8th, and 9th. Or 8th, 9th, and 10th.
And you know what else? I want to give a special shout out to a young lady who's been a guest on our show numerous times. Someone who you and I personally have toured all of Texas with.
Yeah.
Vancouver, Seattle, Portland, a grinder. She's been a guest on this show numerous times, and she was even the Iron Patriot one show way back years ago when some of our funniest friends would fill in and be, a permanent co-host for an episode. And I'm excited to announce, I want to make sure that I
know
get
the
this date right.
I got
you
it.
do?
Yeah.
Well, then I can say, without a doubt, that on
November 11th.
November 11th, Tiffany Haddish is hosting Saturday Night Live.
What
ladies and
the
gentlemen.
fuck?
One of our very own peers and friends and extreme friends of the show is hosting Saturday Night Live. Fuck getting
That's
a role
Yeah.
on SNL. She went straight to hosting.
Queefing to SNL.
There you go. SNL made a good choice hiring her for that role.
I love her.
But what if hiring could be easier, more streamlined, and less time-consuming? So even when you're busy, you can still be smart about the way you hire. With ZipRecruiter, you can post your job to over 100 of the web's leading job boards with just one click. So you can rest easy knowing your job is being seen by the right candidates.
Then ZipRecruiter puts its smart matching technology to work to actively notify qualified candidates about your job within minutes of posting, so you will receive the best possible matches. That's why ZipRecruiter is different. Unlike other hiring sites, ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on the right candidates finding you, it finds them. You can even get a head start on the interviewing process by adding screening questions to your job post to help identify the most qualified candidates. So you don't have to waste your time sorting through stacks of resumes to find the perfect fit.
No wonder 80% of employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site in just one day.
And the easy-to-use ZipRecruiter dashboard lets you manage your hiring process from start to finish all in one place.
ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Find out today why ZipRecruiter has been used by growing businesses of all sizes and industries to find the most qualified job candidates with immediate results. And right now, the listeners can post jobs on ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/KillTony. That's ZipRecruiter.com/KillTony. One more time to try it for free. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/KillTony. You guys ready to start tonight's episode? Nobody has cooler ad reads than we do. I'll say that first. I remember listening to Stern as a kid, and I think I like our way more. Very organic and natural. You guys ready to start tonight's fucking show or what? Every single week we have one of the funniest comedians in the world on the show. This week's no different. Put your hands together for one of our favorite guests, the great and powerful. You know him from everything. Getting Doug with High, Doug Loves Movies, The High Court on
Chronic Con.
Central. Put your hands together for our friend, the great Doug Benson, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, come on, make some noise for fucking Doug Benson. Doug, welcome back to the show. You've been a guest on the show, I think, about 10 times.
Sounds about right. I like it.
4 years, 5 months, 10 times.
How do you get a free ZipRecruiter? What do you...
Go to ZipRecruiter.com/KillTony.
One more time to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/KillTony.
I love it.
Have you been doing any hiring?
No, and I was kind of, I was behind the curtain there looking at all these folks going, who's hiring anybody?
I thought of a cool nickname for you earlier. I almost put it in the Instagram post,
Okay.
but I decided I want to see if you've heard it before, because I feel like you've heard every great pot smoking nickname. So I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
Has anyone ever called you Vlad the Inhaler?
Oh, I do like that.
I thought it
That
was
is
cool
a good
myself. Obviously, our crowd's a big fan of smoking pot tonight. Wow, comedians. Let's just jump into it. You know how fun the band is now? They commit to characters every single week, and we never have any idea what they're going to do. But
This is
every week-
Halloween times even.
I know, this is going to be pretty extreme, but I don't want to raise the bar too high. They're my favorite band in the world. You know them, you love them. The one missing piece of this stage before we get this whole thing off is the Kill Tony Band, the best damn band in the land. Pat Reagan, Jeremiah Watkins, Joel Jimenez, and Chroma Craig. So we got some trick-or-treaters here, and it appears as though Pat and Jeremiah are young fathers with babies in, what do they call that?
We're single dads. And we got our plates pretty full. And there's not even enough stools up here for us.
Life's tough out there for a single father.
Wait a second. This isn't my baby.
Whoa.
Just drop the baby off.
Drop the mic.
What the fuck?
Hey, Jeremiah just left the stage.
Hey, Chris, what's up with that?
Hey, Dad! Dad, look what Doug Benson gave me. An 8-year-old trick-or-treater. It's an apple with scissors in it.
Wow.
I sort of gave that away when you showed
Tony
it.
mentioned it already.
I sort of blew that one for you. I didn't realize you had a produced sketch coming up. What I love about that,
I found my baby.
Ah, there it is. Wow, look at that. Is that the new tenor sax?
Yes, it is.
Wow, this is the debut of a brand new saxophone Jeremiah just bought himself. I'm excited. You know what that means. Pretty good.
We're gonna have the kicks.
Took a little warming up there,
It's
huh?
much bigger than the old one.
It's a lot bigger, more breathy.
Man. Can I just say, your other single father over there, I really respect the fact that he has an open can of Modelo in his back pocket.
Oh, thank you, Tony.
You're welcome, single dad. You guys ready to start this fucking show or what? The band is here, the bucket is filled with names. If you don't know, human beings sign up for the chance to perform 60 seconds on this stage. This bucket's filled with random fucking names. Anything can happen. Sometimes it's a great up-and-coming comedian, sometimes it's just a horrible, sad thing. Sometimes the show can get sad. You're watching a person who will never have a chance in show business, that's trying, that thinks, and sometimes, I don't know. I I just want to let you know that sometimes, while sometimes it can be so much fun, shit might get sad at some point. So you're gonna know when it happens. That's what he said. You guys get 60 seconds if you get pulled out of the bucket. You know your 60 seconds is up when you hear the sound of a kitty. Aw, isn't that adorable? Wrap it up then, or else you're gonna bring out the angry West Hollywood bear.
Fucking kick!
It's dumber every week. You guys ready to start this fucking show or what? It's Kill Tony, live, Comedy Store. I'm excited about this. Can we get another Tito's and soda for Doug in advance?
Oh, thank you. You see, you normally put a razor inside of an apple, but I'm so high I put scissors in there.
Cuts to the core.
But it helps for carrying it, that's for damn sure. The apple. It's got a handle on it now.
How does that work? Wow, okay, this is interesting. It's a one-word name. I love those. I can't remember if this person's ever been pulled out of the bucket before or not, so let's see what happens. Your first medium or human performing 60 seconds for you tonight goes by the name of Fanto.
Thank you, guys. So I recently found out I'm getting older because Facebook's stressing me out. Like, I got a brother in prison for life, my grandma's dying, and I think my nephew's a faggot. But Facebook's stressing me out. I remember when Facebook was like for college students, where you could use it as a website to talk to the cute girl in communications class. Now it's a competition between friends and family over who can post the most awful shit before lunch. My aunt posted the most awful shit. She posted a video of that Asian lady who gets mauled by a tiger in China. Have you seen it? She gets out of the car, she sees a tiger. Tiger's like, you better get in. She stays out and the tiger eats her. I was shocked. I was like, I can't believe even tigers hate Asian female drivers. Yeah, they never turn on their blinkers and they drive with large visors on, but she didn't deserve to get mauled by a tiger. At least not to death.
That's it, thank you.
Oh boy. When I said it was going to get sad, I didn't think it was going to get sad. So,
Go ahead and give him the apple.
Oh, he's my fucking baby apple.
alright. Fanto, let's talk about it. What did we find out last time you were on the show? You did some kind of crime or something, right? Did we find out some...
I allegedly stabbed someone in college, but it was allegedly.
I thought he was going to say his set.
Fanto, what do you do?
I'm a Lyft driving substitute teacher.
Allegedly.
What subjects do you substitute teach?
Whatever, like math, history. Like, I don't teach it, I just...
Whatever was my favorite class.
I just stick around if the teacher's not there. I don't care about the kids.
I think this is what happened last time. You said too much about this, and you got upset about it.
Nah, last time I was high as shit. Now I'm sober and I bomb because I don't care.
Let me ask you something. How long have you been sober for?
For 4 hours.
What did you do 4 hours ago?
A lot of weed.
That's it.
Yeah.
What do you...
Then you cleaned yourself up.
Now you're like...
Came down here, tried to do a sober set, and you're mad at yourself for it.
Very mad.
Did you write it when you were high?
I did.
Then you tried to perform it sober. See, it doesn't work. It's like tests.
No, I
If you
get
study
nervous.
high, you gotta take the test high.
I get nervous. Fucking sober. I get nervous. You get sober when you're fucking finding parking in this fucking bitch.
Hey, watch your language around my kid.
Oh, you don't got earmuffs? Just earmuff that. There you go. Oh, don't smother to death.
Fanto, what ages do you substitute teach for with a potty mouth like that?
I don't cuss at the kids.
It's the start of a monologue right now?
High school, middle school, LA, Unified School District, Burbank, Hollywood.
How often do you do that?
A couple of times, maybe a month.
You're good. Jeez.
What's the lesson plan usually? Just shut the fuck up and sit down.
Yeah. So the crazy thing about high school kids is like if they're fighting, you can't touch them. Like you have to scream or like somehow get in between them. Like you can't. You're legally not allowed.
What's your method?
I just kick them.
Wow, nothing you think is funny. It's funny. Whatever you like think when you're improvising, here's some good advice that I don't think I've ever given anybody before. Sometimes 4 years and 5 months of the show, hosting it, you can find something new to tell somebody. And here it is. Every time that you think about doing something or like committing to something, do the opposite. Like that kick thing, like, I don't know, maybe something opposite of that.
It's like that episode of Seinfeld where George learned that if he did the opposite, he'd succeed. So he ignored his own instincts.
I'll do that. I'm not gonna. I'll try to do that, but I'm not.
So
The opposite of what you wanted to say?
let's try it again. So let's see if my theory even works. We saw you go, I fucking kick him like that, which isn't that wasn't funny because it seemed like you were being serious. Like we all pictured you actually kicking high school kids. And 2, like the way you did it, it felt like you were trying to be funny. So let's try it again. I'm going to ask you the same question.
Okay.
Do the opposite of the kick. I can tell you're already setting up to do the fucking kick. You're not listening to anything I'm saying right now. You're moving the mic wire. Like, okay, let's do it.
I smell a double kick. Double down, man. Double down.
Pro wrestling drop kick. I'm going to fucking show Tony how it works. All right, so let's say those high school kids are fighting, Fanta. What do you do to break them up?
I just walk away. Again? So,
all right, let's try it one more time.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so let's say the kids, and by the way, I'll give you a hint here, Fanta.
Okay.
The honest answer is always the funniest.
Yeah.
So let's try it again.
That's the honest
Let's
answer.
try it again, Fanta.
Okay.
Let's say high school kids started just now fighting right in front of you. How would you break it up?
Hey! Stop fighting, faggots!
So bad.
That was funny. That was funny.
No, it was Red Band sound effects that got the laugh, not you. That's what it sounds like though when you get laughs, the ones that Red Band just got, if you're wondering what it sounds like.
I mean, that's what I want to do because I don't care about them.
I don't care about it. What's the deal with that? Hey, it's a show about nothing. Hey, I got nothing. What's up? Anybody ever do anything like this before?
I'll give you like 3 yadas.
Oh, Fanto, did friends and family or somebody? How long have you been doing stand-up?
7 years.
7 years. Oh man. Oh boy.
That's usually funny because like I lost my breath and I didn't know I was gonna get picked first and blah blah blah. But that's usually funny.
How would you know you were going to get picked first? Is there
I didn't
normally
know.
some demon witch that comes up to you before the show?
You will be pulled 7 out of the randomized bucket.
I don't know. I was gonna fucking get picked first.
Fucking kicked. All right, Fanto. It was nice to see you again. There you
That
go.
was really awful.
Anything else for Fanto, though?
I don't know, maybe less kicking.
Less kicking. There you go.
Oh yeah, don't say faggot.
It's 2017. Daddy.
There aren't that many rules in comedy, but that's a pretty strong one right now.
Hey Tony,
It shuts down the room pretty fast.
I just want to say, as a father, I think Fanto's a funny guy, and I think that he should keep going. And my only note as a father would be to adjust your attitude.
Is that guy a father?
It's my boy Daddy Rick.
All right, I pulled another name out of the bucket. Put your hands together for Steve Turner. Steve Turner. Oh no, I don't see any movement. Steve
Black lipstick.
Oh, poor Steve. How about Aria Wings? Aria Wings. Aria, R-Y-I, R-A-Y-I-I. They get scared. People get scared. Hold on a second.
Final boarding.
People get scared when the first person sucks. Because then they're like, what if that happens to me? You're probably not as bad as Phantom. Don't be scared. Oh, we know this guy's here and ready. One of our favorites on this show. He's known for his enormously, hilariously douchey Instagram. He's with you here right now. Put your hands together for the great Kevin Mack, everybody. Here he comes. One of our favorites. Militoni legend, Kevin Mack. Come on, put your hands together for Kevin Mack.
Bought my plane ticket home to Detroit yesterday. Really excited to go home. It's gonna be fun. Got me thinking about my childhood growing up. It was tough being the only white guy in a black neighborhood. But what most people didn't know is that I'm actually half Native American. My mother grew up on a reservation in Missouri. And then about this time every year I would tell my black friends that I'd be leaving for a couple weeks, that I was going to the reservation. Now my black friends would be like, white people always got reservations for shit. I'm like, no, that's not what I meant. But it was cool, you know? I was the only white kid in school. But being the only white kid in a black school is like being the only retarded kid in a school. They would give me props for shit that normal people just do.
Fuck yeah, Kevin Mack. Is that true? Where did you grow up?
Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah.
In an all-black neighborhood.
All black neighborhood.
Huh.
The only white
You're
boy.
not from the suburbs.
No, I grew up in the projects.
Really?
Yeah. Cast Corridor.
I don't know what that
Look
He
it
seemed
up.
honest. It seemed like all honest
Look it
stuff
up.
he was talking about.
And I liked
Very,
it.
very serious.
And it's good. And it was pure stand-up. And I think we can now immediately start talking about your Instagram.
This is the mean insult I thought of after his act. Don't quit your Instagram.
Definitely don't quit your Instagram. No, whatever you do.
Because I've heard that's amazing.
It's unbelievable,
Yeah.
Doug. Have you been on with him on the show before?
No,
I'll explain
I
it
don't
to
think
you. So one
Have
of
you
the
been on
things,
together before?
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Everybody's not too bad.
So excited. This will be fun for the few of you maybe that don't know or haven't seen the show before. But we found out once that Kevin Mack, how would we describe this? You're an Instagram sort of like model, inspirer type of person or something like that?
Maybe you could call him a Mac Daddy.
I'm a solid Insta douche. I own it. I'll take it.
Get a real job! Get a real job!
Is this a promo for Daddy's Home too?
They call it social media personality.
Now, one of the things that we learned, we looked it up one day on the show, and we ended up finding out that one of the things that you utilize on your Instagram posts, on top of, very douchey pictures and tone and lighting and really tint and brightness in every single way, you are truly the king of the douchebags. But what we found out was that your hashtags are, I get them almost every day. People will do a funny thing where they'll comment in something like hashtag blessed, hashtag man love, and all the shit that you do. Because he hashtags everything in order to get more followers.
Yeah, it works.
This one is so gross.
Wow, look at this one. That's a new one from, September 25th. When's the last time you were on the show? Before that, right? So this is a new post.
yeah, that's
Clearly
new.
you're not learning your lessons.
Who's the guy on the other side? Like that you cut out, you cropped out.
No, that's a couch. That's a couch that looks like a man. All right, so I'm going to read you what it says. You see the picture, and what he wrote there was, I think shirtless. I think shirtless. That's how he thinks. That's where you have your best thoughts, huh?
Apparently,
Apparently on September 25th you thought this, Kevin Mack.
apparently I don't think things through when I'm shirtless. That's the issue.
My goodness, and look at you. Truly, I mean, you are clearly a good-looking guy. How old are you, Kevin?
Oh my
38.
God.
Go ahead.
38.
Yeah, what is right? Who said that? That is right. What?
All right, so this is the part where we read you the hashtags. Now, I already told you that the original Kevin Mack said, "I think shirtless." Now, you might think there's a few hashtags after that, right? I'm not exaggerating. This isn't some pre-written, pre-produced thing like the old Scissors in the Apple with Chroma Chris earlier. So here's what it says. Hashtag man. That's the first one. That's man.
Man or man?
Hashtag model. Hashtag male model. That's a different hashtag, so that you didn't get him confused with other models. Hashtag
Sexy!
yeah. You have to get it. For those of you looking for something sexy. Hashtag fitness model. Fitness model?
Yeah.
Hashtag fit fam. Yeah, I know you're a big part of that. Hashtag get fit. Hashtag fitspo. What's fitspo?
I thought it was fit poo.
Inspiration.
Oh my.
Let's do it. Hashtag fit. Hashtag fitness. Hashtag hot boy. What? This is a new one. Hot boy.
Yeah. I got it off of Bieber's page.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Brian.
So, you would think that's all the hashtags. We're not halfway through.
Suburbicon!
Hashtag motivation. Hashtag hard work. Hashtag work hard. See, there's a difference. Hashtag tattoo. Hashtag tattoos. Hashtag guys with tattoos.
Not in my house!
Oh my. Hashtag ink. Hashtag inked. Really? The past of inked?
Yeah.
Of ink?
The more ink you put in there, the more people who have ink follow you.
Hashtag bases covered.
No, not yet. You're not going to believe this. It always tends to get a little more desperate towards the end. And this is another new one. I'm excited to say this. You're with me on this, right? You see this one?
Oh,
that
I
I'm about
know.
to
It's
say?
my favorite one.
Okay. Hashtag man candy. Hashtag fashion. Hashtag boys. Hashtag guys. Hashtag you're welcome. Hashtag love. Hashtag lover. Hashtag pretty. That's it. That's your September 25th. Wow. 2,201. If you're not following original Kevin Mack on Instagram, you are fucking up, man.
Especially if you're gay.
It's like 70% of my following.
I was just gonna say, I was gonna ask you, so is that true?
Yeah.
Really? Are you being exaggerating a little bit?
No. I'm
70%
dead
of you
serious.
dudes?
Yeah.
Alright, let me ask you this.
I get stopped in West Hollywood daily when I'm there.
Fuck
It's
yeah.
insane.
I've heard of sliding into the DMs, but I bet they just physically slide into you.
Look at this one. It's too bad the hashtags aren't as good, but that's really gross. September 15th. You gotta check it out.
No, let's look for the hashtag.
Fucking hammock.
It's all about, wait, what's that?
Nobody likes anybody in a hammock.
Wait, no, yes,
This one,
yes,
yeah, that was
yes.
my-
Oh my god,
God.
oh my god.
How many fucking beanies do you want, dude? Jesus.
Kevin, you are like one of my favorite guests to possibly have on the show. Can we just read the last hashtag from that one that we were just on a second ago?
Blood and stool.
That one right there. The last hashtag is, wait, hold on. Wait, no, look at the one before that.
Yeah.
Hashtag king of the hashtags? You believe it? We need to give you a fucking crown.
Wait, and he didn't do hashtag king?
Oh,
He did. Flip it around.
That was right after hashtag Irish.
Oh my god.
I gotta make
The last
a note.
hashtag on that, by the way, is I will not lose.
My T cell. Hashtag.
Kevin, what else is going on in your real life? Anything fun happen to you from Instagram recently? Get any fun things happen? Like, what happens to you? People just like, I want to suck your hashtag dick.
How many dicks have you jerked off?
I shot a movie up north in San Francisco over the past 3 weeks.
Oh, a dick jerking movie?
I jerked so many dicks. So many dicks.
What was the movie?
It was a Lifetime movie. I played the lead character in a Lifetime movie.
Oh, you did? Wow. What was
Mother, may I sleep with danger again?
No, I got killed at the end.
Ooh.
I played a...
Spoiler? Hashtag sexy spoiler.
How do you get killed on Lifetime?
You're the bad guy, you did something bad.
I played a guy who got released from a mental hospital, then killed his mother, then found her online and stalked her, and then killed all of her friends to get close.
Hashtag sad.
Hashtag mental sexy.
There was a sex scene, which was, it was a sex scene. But I went hunting right afterwards. I posted a picture.
Hunting for pussy?
I posted a picture.
Hashtag sex monkeys.
And all, my gay following did not like the fact that I was shooting deer at all, so I had to take it down. They're like, oh my god, you shoot animals?
Hashtag dear followers. You do a great gay voice.
Thanks, man.
Hey,
Yeah?
well, I'm a dad. And hashtag Kevin, man.
Is he running out of battery or Kevin, in your real life, have you gotten like laid lately? You go on any fun dates? How easy is that for you?
Yeah, I've gotten laid. I got laid yesterday.
Really? Who'd you get laid by? You don't have to say their name, but like, what was it like?
Natalie.
You better wrap it up, son.
In fact, the name doesn't even really help us at all. Like, how do you know her?
I met her on Tinder.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And did you find her that day on Tinder?
No, I had talked to her for a little bit, maybe 2 weeks.
2 weeks, just on Tinder.
Yeah,
And
then
then
I was out of town, so when I got back into town.
Yeah, you were like, wanna fuck during game 5?
Post game 5. Yeah.
So what happened? So you hit her, like, so you get back in town, do you go to her place or she come to you?
I went to her place.
And,
Yeah, that was a gay thing. It was a girl.
and then what happened? So you walk in, you're like, yep, I look like my pictures, I know.
I was texting her like through the Dodger game, and then by the end of the Dodger game, it had gotten so late that I was like, yeah, if I come over now, it probably looks bad. And she was like, that's cool.
She's like, that's cool, come
She's
over.
like, that's cool, come over.
See, that's
Yeah,
smart.
you're asleep after
That's
that game.
smart the way that you word that. You word it like a good douchebag would. Like it's like I don't want to seem like a bad guy coming over now. And then then you put them in control. Like, nah, it's okay. Like you give them a little bit of power.
It's actually funny that you use that wording because my first words to her on Tinder were, I don't want to seem like that guy.
Wow, that's
And it works every time because the second word is you're like, oh my god.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Is like
And I'm
that
totally
works.
that guy.
It works in conjunction with looking like that guy. Though.
If I ever say
Like,
to you,
no
I don't mean to be
nerdy
that
guy can do that. I don't want to be that guy line.
Yeah. If I ever say to you, I don't want to be that guy, I'm totally fucking being that guy.
Everyone hide your daughters.
So like, what happens? You walk in there, and then what?
I walked in.
Give us
talked-
the Lifetime movie version of it.
Did you jam your slimy string bean into her coin purse?
Keep going, Kevin.
Yes, I did. We talked about the game, and then we sat on the couch. We watched a half episode of
Did you-
Stranger Things, and then
Then what happened during Stranger Things?
Stranger Things.
Little alien invasion.
Yeah.
Nothing like a bunch of teenage children to really get a sexy situation going.
He showed her his
Oh, that fat sheriff's really got me fucking hot.
He turned her upside down. Yeah, that was
I
good.
gave her 11.
How long do you think you were there total time at her place? Because I feel like she wasn't really talking with you about the Dodgers. That seems like the shortest conversation.
No, she's like, wow, that game was crazy. Yeah,
Like, there's no way some chick was like, yeah, I can't believe Puig with the RBIs and all that.
It was an exciting finish. It really got everybody.
Kevin,
You were there when he fucked her?
Yeah, it was exciting when he finished.
You call it the fucking 7-inning stretch, you know what I mean?
Just hung out in the corner and smoked weed.
He's like, oh, hashtag sexy necklace.
I was dying laughing at oh. You had me at oh.
I feel honored to make that noise on the stage where Andrew Dice Clay honed his craft.
I just love that image in my head of Kevin Mack, the smooth operator, puts in 2 weeks on Tinder, gets laid, and he's just about to come, and he's like, oh. This turns into a little bitch.
Did you instigate it, or were you the one that started like just putting your finger on her or something?
The weirdest way of asking questions.
Is that how you did
Is this okay? Is this okay?
Is this okay?
How much more would you like?
Yeah, I definitely instigated.
Yeah. And did you do a little on the couch first?
She kind of like leaned over. We were sitting next to each other, and then she leaned her head on me, and then I put my arm around her, and my arm just kind of rested on the
Reached into your
boob.
pants and took out your dick.
And then I just kind of acted like I was just like trying to get comfortable, but brushing the neck as I was doing it.
You seem, Kevin, you seem like the kind of guy that would make a girl suck your dick like from behind, like tucking your dick down. Right? There's a reason why you're laughing. It's because it's true.
It's true.
I like her nose in my butt.
Have you ever done that before? Have you ever had your dick sucked by a girl that way?
From behind?
Yes!
No, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go for it.
Well, Kevin, you are fucking bundles of fun. You're a long, long interview on this show because you just are the gift that keeps on. Hashtag giving. We love you very much, Kevin. Thanks for being awesome. It was a great minute, too. Follow the original Kevin Mack. How you guys doing? Figuring out how to execute jokes while being funny on social medias. You believe that guy?
Lucky. Lucky. I don't know about that. However.
I don't
I don't think that's luck at all. I think that's, oh my fucking god.
What's happening?
This chick is the best fucking most unbelievable luck. She's the greatest. I mean, she's probably the only person that could fucking follow a Kevin Mack. You know her, you love her. Probably our favorite person on the show right now in the bucket. When you see that thick black Sharpie, you know it has to be the great and powerful Aphrodite.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I said, how y'all doing? I don't care. I don't care how y'all doing. I got problems. Happy birthday. Oh, thank you. I got problems. My own titties tried to kill me last night. I'm serious. I woke up and they was choking me. I was sweating and coughing. It's really sad. I had to call the police on my own titties. See, ladies, y'all need to understand as you get older, your titties go crazy. See how they coming all out right now? I can't control them. It's just like my ass. I can't control that either. I'm serious. My titties get out and they run all around the bed and shit. Jump all back on the bed and shit. You know, guys, y'all don't have to worry about that. See, your dick ain't gonna never fall in your face while you're sleeping. Right? See, if you're a man, you fall asleep and the dick is in your face when you wake up. That means your ass is gay, okay? Just in case you don't know. It's all right.
The great, powerful Aphrodite. You were on the show, what, last week or the week before?
October 9th, the day before my birthday.
Yeah, and how old did you turn?
62.
Yeah. 62 years old and your own titties are trying to kill you.
Yeah.
Look at
Yes.
this. I mean, you are unbelievable, Aphrodite. You are the sweetest little thing.
Oh, thank you.
Great set. That was a good set.
Oh, thank you, Red Man.
Yeah, it was. How true? How true? Did you call the cops on your titties?
Yeah, I report the motherfuckers. I'm tired of people on the tees and everything abusing me.
What kind of cops arrived? Were they white cops?
Yeah.
Did they try to shoot your unarmed titties?
They grabbed one titty because the other one was still choking me.
A booby trap.
They weigh 30 pounds apiece, 30 pounds apiece.
Instead of just the facts, ma'am, they say just the ma'am facts. Okay.
Now, that does make me wonder, because we've talked about it every time you've been on the show, Aphrodite, you have the most unbelievable ass in the entire game of comedy. It literally looks like your diaper is wearing a diaper.
My ass was just clapping just now.
Wait, you really can do that at 62? You can like fucking...
It's just muscle isolation. Oh, can I say that really nice?
Wow, muscle isolation.
I didn't know black people could talk like that. Approximation of approximation.
So your joke actually made me wonder, like, how do you sleep at night? Like, what is the...
You stuck on your own titty
It's
at night?
like,
No,
like
that's
for
not
me,
what I was asking at all. We could save some of those quick tag questions.
to answer your question, for me, it's like
Do you sleep on your side, on your...
There's a guy who's sleeping right over there.
Wow, look at that guy.
Oh man, why'd you wake him up?
That was so
Wake your ass
uncool.
up, right?
Wake him up.
God damn
That's
it.
my boy Caleb over there. Wake your
You
ass up.
sleeping, bro? Should we wake this guy up? And
No, let his ass sleep. Let his ass
Aphrodite,
sleep.
should we bring a chair up here and you give him a quick lap dance?
Yeah, just show him a little clap ass. Give him a little clap ass. And this dude was sleeping.
I told you I tried for shit. I don't do shit for you.
That's a good point. That's a good
Hey
point.
Tony.
I got bills to pay.
Alright, I'm not gonna pay you to give a guy a lap dance.
I'm sure we can get $1 or $2.
Anybody want to
Give
give
him
us
somebody.
No, it's got more than that. But you asked me how I sleep. I sleep like I'm Mount Everest.
Really? Because people
Yeah.
die when they try to climb on top of you?
I got a few bodies in my closet, but don't y'all tell nobody. You know, don't tell nobody.
Well, how do
No,
you-
because see, my ass is like a mountain.
Yeah.
So I had to figure out how to sleep. Usually sleeping on my side is the best way because I don't have to sleep with, like you're housed up on top of a mountain and you're trying to lean backwards to sleep and shit. That's kind of like what it's like for me.
Wow.
Hey Tony. I've got a Halloween joke for Aphrodite.
Yeah, go ahead, Dad. Go ahead, single dad.
What did the ghost say to Aphrodite? Nice boo. That's a dad joke for you.
That's fucked up. You gotta go to your room for saying that shit.
Aphrodite, are you doing anything special for Halloween? You have a
No,
dark
because people are already too fucking scary.
do you give away candy on
I don't
Halloween?
give away shit. I stay in the house.
Do you eat candy on Halloween?
No, I don't eat candy. I eat candy every fucking day, not just Halloween.
What's your favorite kind of candy to eat?
I like those little candy corns.
What about white chocolate?
And I like chocolate. I like white chocolate and chocolate. I like Seeds candy in case anybody got my address. Send me some motherfucking candy, okay?
What about payday?
I like weed candy.
What about
Yeah! Edibles.
Aphrodite?
Yeah,
Do you like nerds?
No, you motherfuckers too weird. Y'all look like serial killers and shit.
Aphrodite.
He meant the candy. He
I've
meant
been
the
watching
candy.
TV lately. Them motherfucking serial killers always white. What the fuck is wrong with them?
I would have to kill
See,
you.
black people, we just shoot each other. We don't fuck around shooting the whole motherfucking country and shit, traveling all over the country and shit.
Anything else happen in your real normal life and since we saw you on October 9th?
I'm gearing up for New Year's already with a band called Slam.
Oh yeah? What are you gonna do? You gonna sing a
I'm
verse?
gonna be singing. I'm gonna be
Really?
a singer in like different bands.
Do you
And
know
Jungle
what-
Fire is in Madrid and Barcelona.
Do you know what you're gonna sing?
Not everything, but I'm gonna be doing some, possibly some originals and some cover tunes.
So Aphrodite, when they drop
wait,
you at
wait.
midnight,
What was that last thing you said?
So I'm gonna do possibly some cover tunes.
Oh, okay.
And we're gonna get a couple originals in the show. as
What's
well.
a cover that you know? Anything that we know? Or is it all
Oh,
just
yeah.
like the sound?
to say goodbye. I don't know that shit. Stevie Wonder.
Oh, yeah. Which one?
Isn't she lovely? Yeah. Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? Yeah. Less than 1 minute. Oh, I can't believe what God has done. Yes, He's given life to.
The great talent of Pastor Benson. There she goes. We'll see her
Total pro.
one more time for the great after night. Love the after night.
Isn't she lovely?
Only a minute old.
I pulled another name out of the bucket. This looks interesting. How about Drake Nelson?
Hi, everybody. My name is Drake Nelson. Yeah, that's my real name. People get me confused with that rapper guy, Drake, all the time. I don't know how that happens. Yeah, we're both black, but he's way skinnier than I am. I'm in a good mood, man. Happy to be here. Was walking around Sunset today. This homeless guy asked me for some money. I didn't give him any, but I was like, hey, man, thanks for assuming I got some. Must be looking good today, man. I got a niece, she's 12 years old, she likes animals and shit. Take her to the zoo. Ticket lady says, how many today? I say, 1 adult, 1 maniac, right? Ticket lady looks at my niece and she says, does he always call you a maniac, honey? My niece looks at her and she goes, I don't know this motherfucker! No cowboys in here. I don't party with cowboys no more. You fuckers are crazy. All right, land right there. Thanks, guys.
Fuck yeah. Drake Nelson. Fuck yeah. Shh. Shut up. Who was that? What do you mean? Like,
Oh, the rest of that joke?
Was that the sleeping guy chanting just then? What is happening right now? We being heckled? Drake, you remind me of Doug Benson, if only his cholesterol got high. See what I did there?
Yeah, I get it.
Super unhealthy version of you. I believe, who said you can't have your Drake and eat it too? I believe a lot of that stuff. The one thing I found unbelievable about your set, Drake, is when you said that today you were walking down Sunset Boulevard.
That's a really old joke, by the way. I used to walk.
I remember. Drake, so what's happening? How long have you been on stand-up?
5 years.
5 years. Where are you from?
Reno, Nevada.
You look like you would be from Reno, Nevada. What do you do for a living? Truck driver?
No, but I do drive. I drive for Lyft during the day.
Wow. You drive for what kind of lift? Forklift?
That's the biggest little city is what they call it. You should call yourself the biggest little comedian. Little marketing tip.
Picking out shirts and shit.
Tony, when he said he drives, Chris said diners, drive-ins, and dives. Alright, it was funny to me. Fuck it.
You drive for Lyft and what else?
And I just do comedy.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
How long you been driving for, what'd you think, which way you drove for Lyft?
I have a little degree in video production.
Did you say a little degree?
Little degree.
No, it's regular size, but in his hands.
You got one of the biggest little degrees?
It's like a 4-year degree. I just had a little certificate with my name on it.
Are you talking about a degree?
Yeah.
Why do you keep calling it a little degree? I went to school for
It's not like a serious bachelor's degree in video production. I just went
What
to
is
college.
it? If you talk about it like you made it yourself on the back of Monopoly. I got this little degree.
He can only do VCR repair commercials.
as a little certificate of achievement.
Oh, a little one.
Certificate of achievement. Why do
It fits in your wallet?
Wow, did your substitute teacher Fanto give you your certificate of achievement? Hey, I'm gonna fucking kick you over.
Oh, he taught me how to kick. That's
Oh, no.
All right.
actually, Red Man actually knows this. I used to do video production for the Moonlight Bunny Ranch.
Oh, yeah. I know that place.
Red Man has an account there.
Yeah, I do. I know, you used to do comedy there also.
Podcast,
Yeah.
all that there. Interesting job.
Bunny Ranch sounds like something you put on your salad.
Tuna salad, maybe.
It was a fun job.
Drake, why do I feel like you're the only Lyft driver that I know that charges himself when you throw up in your car? It's funny to me. Fuck it. Aphrodite got that one. It looks like he eats a lot, so alright.
More like can't lift driver.
Drake, what's your favorite food?
What's that?
What's your favorite food? What do you think caused this whole thing you got going on?
Oh, man.
Are you headlining this weekend at the Funny Ranch?
I'm a big fan of like taco trucks right now.
Are you eating the whole truck or just half of it?
He's a big fan of stopping them. He runs out of them like it's an ice cream truck.
That's how I get my cardio.
So, how long have you lived in LA?
About a year.
About a year. And you like it?
It's like cartoon town out here. It's like my real life.
It's the littlest big city in the world.
I don't miss that place either.
When you say it's like a cartoon, what do you mean? What do you see out there?
Like, 1 minute you're looking at mansions, and then 5 minutes later you're looking at homeless people blowing other homeless people. You know what I mean?
There's no way you were looking at that.
Homeless people don't really blow other homeless people.
If they do, I'd come by and check it out. Instead, they're like, just sleeping.
Vermont all the time.
Have you seen homeless people blowing up?
Oh yeah. I saw a guy.
Where's the cross streets of that?
I saw a guy take a shit.
Santa Monica and what?
I love how, did you really see somebody blowing something? I saw a guy take a shit in a bucket. Okay, well yeah, that's the same thing. Good call.
Very good, Brian.
Oh my God! Are you gonna give him a cookie?
What's the cartooniest thing you've seen though? Shit in a bucket. I mean, I'm not impressed, dude. I'm not impressed. You're right. You'll see that in any city. It's amazing that the person even used a bucket. Sometimes they just do the wall lean and they let it drop.
Another shit-related thing I saw a homeless guy do it mid-walk. He just walked, drop trowel, bam. This was like downtown at 3 p.m.
That was the sound of somebody running on tippy toes.
Shit. You have a family or anything?
My parents up in Northern California.
Yeah? You get to visit them a lot?
Yeah.
What are they like?
They're retired. Now they grow a bunch of weed up there.
Oh, cool. You
Good for them.
Is that obvious?
Yeah. What do you do for fun? What are like your hobbies and stuff?
He hunts bowling alleys.
I play video games.
Yeah?
Gamer.
What kind of video games are you into?
Online shit. I like to kill children. They're really good. So when you kill a child in a video game, it's very rewarding.
They get really racist too.
They get very racist.
What do they call you?
They call me old man because I have an old man voice when
That
I
is
play.
racist. Thank you for answering my question.
When you're beating little kids in video games, do you ever notice that Kevin Spacey's in the same chat room as you? You play video games in House of Cards.
That's right.
All right, Drake.
Your shoes say Goodyear, but I have a feeling that's not how it's been for you. All right, I took a chance. Moving on.
Drake, do you have any like special skills or talents? Anything that you're like really good at?
Just dick jokes.
Really?
Yeah.
Shame you didn't do any of those tonight. Huh. When you do karaoke, what do you sing?
I came here like a wrecking ball.
Funny Bones landed one.
1 for 10. He's pretty good.
Well, Drake, I think you are on the path of many a great comedians, like Ralphie May and John Penn. Anyway, there he goes, Drake Nelson. Everybody. What's that? No, they're gonna follow you on Twitter and they're gonna check out your dates there. That's a Cannibal Drake on Twitter. That's all one word, Cannibal Drake, right?
Yes, sir.
There he goes, Cannibal Drake, everybody. He's got tour dates. Check out Cannibal Drake. If we let it plug him, then everybody would ask that.
Hey, Tony. Hey, sorry, I had to go change my baby. Swapped it out for an Asian one.
We've got no response to that.
Put your hands together for Elliot Havens. Perhaps some of the best handwriting I've ever seen on this. This is unbelievable handwriting. I'm excited to see it. Put your hands together for Elliot Havens, everybody.
All right. I saw a homeless person wearing skinny jeans, and I think that's how you know a trend is over. When the homeless start wearing it. I heard that dentists can tell whether or not you've had semen on your teeth before. You guys know that? I also heard that dentists with teenage daughters hate their lives. I saw a bumper sticker the other day. I hate bumper stickers. I don't need to know your opinion, you know what I mean? I've never felt the need for bumper stickers. I've never been driving and been like, oh, I wonder if that Subaru voted for Obama. Oh, I wonder if that Ford voted for Trump. Oh, I wonder if that low-ride Chevy is a fan of immigration. Alright, thank you guys.
Fuck yeah, Elliot Havens. By far one of the funniest Harry Potter characters we've ever had on the show before. First of all.
I like that the weather turned today and you've already got your nice fall look on.
All the charisma and sweaters of a young Bill Cosby.
Also, we're with you on the Kevin Spacey allegations. He looks kind of like that guy, Anthony Rapp.
What'd you say?
The guy that said Spacey jumped on him when he was 14 kind of looks like him. Did you
say a name after that? Did you say the victim's name?
Yeah, Adam Rapp.
What is it? Adam what?
Rapp.
Rap?
Rap.
Have you ever been molested before, Elliot?
Spacey tried to tap mine.
No, I haven't. Because the reason why, if you're wondering, I'll just say it. The reason why I asked about the name, because I thought you called him a rat. I'm like, I mean, for telling on Kevin Spacey.
You rat, you should not.
Why'd you rat out Kevin Spacey? I love how
you're gonna get it, you rat.
You fucking rat bastards. I honestly, Elliot, halfway through your set, I just started daydreaming how hilarious it is that this. I can't imagine what kind of day this guy over here had.
I'll say this about your set. He stayed awake through all of it. He was awake for the whole minute, so that was an achievement.
Sir, I want to do something special with you. Can we sit you just in your chair in the back of the stage so people can watch you fall asleep? Come on, Joe. Please, I'm begging you.
Just put your chair up.
Now, if you want to help, now you can help. Get your ass up here. Break it up.
Here we go.
Yeah, Joel Benson.
There's no percussion at this point because he's a team player.
Fuck yeah, what's your name?
Let's see right there.
What's your name?
Do we need to give him a mic?
No. Caleb. It's Sleepy Caleb, everybody. The newest cast member of Milton. All right, Sleepy Caleb. Now I know he's awake right now, but wait till you see what I've been watching.
Just do your thing. Just
relax.
keep watching the show as you would.
You don't have to try to stay awake. You just do you, Caleb.
I worry that over there you have people you can lean on. I worry that he's just gonna fall over.
And they kept doing a thing where they bump him awake too, with both elbows on each side of him. So I'm excited to see what happens here.
I hope you pick somebody really mellow so we can watch him just completely doze off.
Perhaps even Elliot Havens if we get a chance.
Oh yeah, you still gotta talk to him.
So Elliot, let's talk about it. How long have you been doing stand-up?
About 2 years.
Where are you from?
Seattle.
Seattle. Okay. What do you? How long have you been doing it there? How long have you been doing it here?
About 2 years in Seattle. I just moved here beginning of October.
Beginning of October. So this is the end of your first month in town. How's it been going for you?
Pretty good.
How's the futon?
What's your living situation?
Yeah, what are you sleeping on?
I have a couple roommates in an apartment. Pretty normal.
I thought you were going to say a chair at the Comedy Store.
Come on, funny bones, everybody.
What do you do for work?
I work for a sock company.
Sock company?
Yeah.
Wow.
Sock company?
Yeah.
Wait, socks?
Sock.
Do you ever masturbate in your product?
Nailed it. I don't get high on my own supply.
My wife is a sock, all right?
What kind of socks? What are so special about your socks?
Honestly, I don't know.
My wife.
My wife. Pretty normal socks.
Wow, I can see you don't work in the sales department.
You know, for a sock guy, you're really shy in the ankle department. We can't even see your fucking socks. Let's take a look. Oh boy.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's the
Fucking Jason mask on your sock? Nice.
So how long have you been working in the sock industry?
About a little less than a year.
A little less than a year. How'd you get that job? Started off in...
Just for my buddy in Seattle. I went to college with him.
Jeremiah Watkins?
Yeah, how long is that in feet?
Are you having a great Socktober?
Yeah.
Trying to, I help people with their marketing.
Elliot, where'd you get that sweater from? Seattle? Brought it down with you? That made the trip with you? That physically made the trip?
Oh, he got it from Charlie Brown's House of Brown shit.
That's where I got it.
I've known Charlie since he was about knee high. It's a sock joke, you fucking idiots. Bye.
What do you do for the sock company?
I do accounts receivable work, which is basically just like invoicing, boring.
For a sock company.
Yeah.
Do you go to work each day to sad jazz music?
No, I work from home.
Now walk around like you're going to work. Now with your head down, Charlie Brown style.
Another day of accounts receivable. The old sock company.
Step by and wave to the girl in HR.
Not the most exciting job in the world. Not a job that'll knock your you-know-what's off. Elliot, I've always noticed that people named Elliot have, smarty pants parents. Do you have smarty pants parents? Like, oh, that's Elliot. You know,
At the very least, they have an alien friend.
Elliot, make sure you take that one sweater with you when you get down to Los Angeles when October comes around. It's going to get quite chilly. Elliot, you've never packed properly, Elliot. that sweater. And his uncle, who touched him, had that sweater. Make sure you take that sweater, Elliot. Is that close? Is that what your mom sounds like?
No, that's not what my mom said.
Send me more socks, Elliot.
Do you like Reese's Pieces?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Is that what you call them? Reese's Pieces? Is that what you call them?
I think I usually just call them Reese's.
Whoa, I mean, you would end up getting peanut butter cups if you ordered Reese's.
Yeah, any number of things, you can just say Reese's. You gotta be more specific.
Suck it to me.
Gotta be more specific.
Is there a funny person at your work? Like, who's the funniest guy at your work? Why is he funny? Is he like, I'll cut the ends off of socks and make leggings? Yeah, there's some funny salesmen, I guess, because they'll just like act all friendly on the phone as soon as they hang up. As soon as they hang up, they'd be like, fucking cunt!
You guys ever like make any YouTube videos or you ankle videos or you crew videos?
No.
Sock jokes.
Do you ever hang any stockings by the chimney with care?
Anybody ever call you a little ginger bitch?
Yeah!
Little ginger bitch. Does your family still have that leg lamp?
Story. Do you identify as bisexual? Do you like philosophy, like Socrates?
Elliot, what's exciting in your life? What have you been enjoying about your year in Los Angeles that's different than Seattle? Why do I feel like you miss the rain?
I don't miss the rain. I haven't been here for a year. I've only been here for like 3 weeks.
Oh, 3 weeks. Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. The beginning of October, not the beginning of the year. So, what's different? What do you like about LA?
There's more places to do comedy, and it's sunnier.
Sunlight.
It's weird. There's somebody over there like, we went to Venice Beach and we did.
Yeah, she has like a
Why can't I hear your
microphone over there.
conversation while we're trying to talk to the star of Rent?
Somebody's. Elliot, do you have any special skills or talents? Use some type of like, I feel like you're really good at something that you're not telling us about.
Soccer.
No.
This guy,
Quidditch? You good at Quidditch?
this guy's more mechanical than a rock sock and roller.
Wow, you got an audible laugh from Sleepy Caleb on that one, Jeremiah. You're waking the bed over here, dude. Fuck yeah, Sleepy Caleb.
So sleepy.
Look at him, he's waking up.
I'm so sleepy.
I think anytime somebody in the audience is starting to doze off, making them sit on stage is going to be a real,
Yeah, no, I love it.
real waker-upper.
Caleb looks like he's from the show Narcos if the Narcos was part of the word narcolepsy.
Holy moly, that's hilarious.
It looks like his wardrobe is from Jose Crew.
Wait, what is that thing you keep going after jokes now?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where do we get to on special skills and talents with you?
I don't have any.
Come on.
I think I'm an okay writer.
Come on, you could do better than that. Other than writing and stand-up, what's something that
He's
you
like,
really...
no, I'm a skywriter.
Answer the question.
I can't think of anything.
You can't think of anything that you're good at.
Can you like wear a belt too tight or like
smile at strangers?
Okay, what?
What do you like to do for fun other than stand-up comedy?
Sock puppets?
I smoke weed.
Smoke weed! Sorry.
That's why it still works at a sock store.
And then do what? But then what do you do?
Yeah, and then what?
You just smoke pot and sit there like, "Ugh!" I hate that. Like, it's the weirdest answer to me. Like, smoke pot or don't smoke pot, but that's not one of the things that you excel at in life.
Speak for yourself.
You can't because you are.
I smoke pot.
He's very good at it. He's very good at it.
I smoke pot continuously all the
Yeah,
time.
he's very good at it. So he can speak for himself.
I guess you're right.
Moment saved.
You have a good point. But then what do you do? After you smoke pot, what are some things that you like to do? Other than write or draw or stand up? Because those are the three most horrible answers you can give.
Can I get a bottle of breast milk to the stage?
I don't think that's how it works. I don't think there's any.
I don't know, that's pretty much all I do. Hang out with friends.
Maybe they have someone picked up.
How often do you cry at coffee shops? You want to play this game where you just smoke pot and write? I'll play the fucking game.
How many times do you bring your laptop and don't even plug it in?
How many times you ask somebody if they have to watch your laptop while you go to the restroom? I've done that before. Yeah, I bet you fucking yeah.
Hey, do you have 20 minutes? I gotta drop a serious news.
Screenplay. All right. Elliot Havens, ladies and gentlemen. There he goes. This is Elliot motherfucking Havens.
He took the hits. He took the hits.
He did.
Yeah, he's good about taking
Yes.
He's gonna write about this tomorrow.
Shit.
Tony, that guy's sweater smelled like Teen Spirit.
This is the part of the show where we're going to bring up our regular. We have a young lady on this show, as I'm sure you all know, that writes and performs a brand new 60 seconds every single week, and one of the most difficult and interesting roles in all of comedy is the sole regular here on Kill Tony. Put your hands together for her. She doesn't get pulled out of the bucket. She just fucking does it every single week. It's the great and powerful Allie Makovsky.
Hi. I am being harassed by spiders in my house. It's terrible. I'm too afraid to kill spiders, but I'm a big advocate of killing them. I had to have my roommate come in and kill the spider. And then I noticed I've been watching a lot of Netflix documentaries about murderers and their lives, and they always interview the family of the murderer. And someone in the family is always like, oh, Bob couldn't kill a fly. Bob would never hurt a fly. Bob wouldn't kill a spider. It blew my mind. And I'm like, that is crazy. You're just chill with bugs. If I have a boyfriend, I'm like, hey, can you kill that spider? And he's like, no. I'm like, oh, are you saving your energy to kill me? I feel like I have postpartum depression, but I've never had a baby. I'm getting excited by the news. That's how depressed I am. I heard North Korea finally made a bomb that could travel all the way to the US successfully. And I was like, finally.
Missile,
my bad.
You have a lot of spiders in your apartment?
It's not an apartment, it's a house.
You live in a house?
Yeah, I do. I got a good deal on it.
How big's the house?
It's like a normal size house. I have 3 roommates and me.
How many bedrooms?
4 bedrooms.
You have a bedroom?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah,
How long have you
awesome.
lived there?
Since I've lived in LA.
Oh, I guess we've never talked about that before.
No need.
Can I come over?
No.
Hey, Tony.
I love your fall coat.
Thank you. I borrowed it from my twin brother Elliot.
That's not real.
I've got a joke for Allie, Tony.
Oh, dad joke from our single dad, Jeremiah Watkins, for Allie.
Yeah, what is the most unfaithful animal in the animal kingdom? A cheetah!
Was adorable.
He didn't give us a chance to answer though.
We write that on the Joker.
Caleb's laugh, man. He's really waking up back there.
Caleb loves Gogurt.
One time I gave Caleb a fake Molly. And
Wait, what?
so Caleb comes to the show quite often. And
Really?
Yeah, he's here all the time.
Is he on Molly right now? He needs somewhere to sleep.
No. This was like a couple months ago, and we were at the bar, and I had probiotics, like these probiotic pills that kind of look like Molly, ecstasy. And I was like, hey, do you want to do a Molly with me? And he was fucked up at this point, like he was already drunk as shit.
Yeah.
And so he takes the Molly and he puts it in his pocket, and I'm like, no, you can't just save it for later. Like, I'm giving you a Molly, we have to take it together.
Yeah.
So we both take this probiotic that he thinks is Molly. Like 30 minutes later, all of his friends come up to me and they're like, what the fuck did you do? He's already fucked up. He got kicked out of the store. Like, he's a mess. He's like throwing up. And they were like, why did you? No, it's true. You were fucked up.
I was there the night you did that. I remember you saying it.
So wait, keep going with your story.
So then his friends are like pissed at me, and I was like, no, you can't tell him, but it was just a probiotic. He's healthier than he's ever been. Is that like a minute?
In his case, the witness really does rest.
My goodness, Caleb, does that sound about right to you? Is that how you remember that night going? Was that probiotic the thing that put you over the edge?
No, she definitely gave me drugs. That's for sure.
What Caleb,
Drugs.
what animal does Caleb relate most to in the animal kingdom? Oh, lion.
I don't know why you let go down on some lady at the end of each show.
Hey, Allie.
Hi.
You look like Cruella DeVille's niece who's staying with her for the summer.
Do you have any animals?
Hey, Cruella, teach me about puppy murder.
No, I don't have any animals, just the spiders in my room.
Spiders are good because they keep other bugs away.
Yeah, but I still don't want them. I just don't want any bugs, you know?
Allie, is that what you
get rid of
blame
them
the cobwebs on your pussy?
Did you hear that roar? That is an official
Is that a callback back to something she actually says?
No, she just
out of nowhere he's saying cobwebs on
No,
her
she just
pussy.
never has sex. She always talks about how she can't come.
She has sex, but she doesn't come.
Okay.
You want to know the gayest bug of all? A maggot.
Wait.
So those cobwebs will be penetrated by men who can't make her come.
Right.
Yeah, so they're no
If
cobwebs.
they can get through the lip, yes.
Why would the gayest bug of all be a maggot?
Think about it.
He was trying to think about it, that's why he asked you.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Wow.
Was it rhymes with a dirty word? That's so stupid.
2017 Jeremy.
I was really trying to figure it out.
Dad jokes, Nelson.
That bit's definitely ending up in Tonto's act. Is it Tonto? Fanto.
Caleb, what drug do you think she gave you that night? What did it feel like? Do you think she tried to Cosby you?
That was a placebo for sure. It was for sure.
Placebo?
How often do you come to the show, Caleb?
Every single week for the past year, 2 years.
And how often do you fall asleep?
And this is honestly, I'm pretty tired.
Why? Why are you so tired? Why are you so tired? Did somebody roofie you with Valium earlier?
Did you actually...
When you asked for a Tylenol?
Did you accidentally crank up your sleep number?
Well, why do you think you're so tired, Caleb?
I can't explain.
What do you do for a living? What do you mean you
Can't explain!
I get 2 jobs.
What 2 jobs do you do?
2 restaurants.
2 restaurants? Wow, what restaurants?
Horrible rapper.
What restaurants? What are they, bed and breakfast?
Just beds.
I actually work at a BJ's.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. Joel's ready for one right now. BJ's and what else?
Is that the place with the pizza cookie? Fucking Pizookie. God damn
In
it.
LA. Carl Strauss.
What?
I like Carl Strauss. They got the red trolley.
Carl Strauss Brewery and Restaurant.
Just a brewing company.
Brewing company.
So would you ever want to do 1 minute here on Kill Tony? Right now?
Have you ever done stand-up comedy before?
No.
You want to try it?
I'm a fan of the show.
You want to try it? Will you try it? That shit is out of the costume. Switch seats. Caleb. What's your last name? Caleb, what's your last name? Put your hands together for Caleb Walton.
What's up, guys? Alright, so I've just been peer pressured into doing stand-up comedy. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Neither do you. We're on the same page. But so I recently used Tinder. I don't know how many are on the same page. Maybe you guys have it. I don't know. But like they have like this super like button that I'm not a fan of. I don't like that. In my opinion, I wish there was a super dislike button. Because in a minute, I wish all these girls knew how much I hate them. No, I hate them. I hate all of them. I hate them. Like none of them. There's no the super like? No. Super dislike. 100%. I wish they all knew that I hate them. That's it. I just want you to know.
Wow, Caleb motherfucking Walton. How do you feel right now?
He's like, I was following my dreams, my literal dreams.
So he told me you fall asleep in the crowd, people might notice. People might be like, what's this? This guy's different, he's sleeping, no one else is sleeping.
I suggest you fall asleep in the crowd. It works.
Yeah. You still seem a little asleep.
I'm asleep.
He's not even gonna know. He's sleepwalking.
It's
right
the sleepwalking. He's sponsored by Ambien.
So hot.
Hey Tony.
Yes.
What's the Titanic's least favorite lettuce iceberg?
He doesn't give you a chance to answer ever, and then he just goes down on a lady.
There's all of this stuff going on that he could have made a joke about, and instead, right then in that moment, he decided to write a brand spanking new Titanic joke. Not that to handle. That he could have said at any point, but it was
Brought to you by Coke.
about iceberg lettuce. All right. Really breaking up the momentum of Caleb's thing. Caleb, let me ask you something. How long have you wanted to do stand-up comedy?
I mean, my whole life, I've loved stand-up comedy, but I never thought I could do it.
How old are you? You're 23 years old.
I've been coming to the show for like 2 years now.
Wow.
But like, I've been listening to it for like 3-4 years now.
Is your mind blown that you just walked up here and had a good set? It's that easy, you just gotta fucking do it.
For the past 20 minutes, I was trying not to fall asleep in that chair. I was trying so hard not to fall asleep, just like, I could do this. I could do this.
For the last 20 minutes, we were hoping that you were gonna fall asleep. And when it didn't happen, I would decided to just try to fucking, make something.
This whole time, I was like, I know you guys are trying to like
Put my balls on your face?
100%, but I was like, I got this.
We weren't trying to humiliate you, like needing to sleep.
He was. He for sure
Isn't
was.
human.
Where's the bowling, son? Tell me where the bowling's at. Right there? Right there, son?
Blue shirt. You see that? Blue vest.
All right, so Caleb, let's get into it a little bit.
Are you gonna beat him with your saxophone or the baby?
Oh, I don't know.
He's trying to humiliate the fuck out of me right now.
You talking about me? You talking to me?
You're pointing him out to me right now.
Blue vest. vest.
Caleb, let me ask you something. Are you really
What vest of a jacket?
He's got a blue vest on.
I'm sorry. Yes, I like the shirt.
It's not a shirt either.
It's a nice shirt.
You are asleep.
I would wear that for sure.
Caleb, so let's talk about it. You're really on Tinder?
Oh yeah, I'm on Tinder.
Why do you hate everybody on Tinder so much?
No, cause like they give you the option to super like someone.
I know.
Wait, are you gonna do it again? You said it twice in your 1 minute.
That was forced on me. That was a forced minute.
You did good. You did great. Stop digging.
So they give you a super like. You get that 24 hours. That's it. And I'm like, all right. I don't want to give that to anybody, but a super dislike. Oh, I would give that to everybody. No, fuck all these fucking thoughts.
After all that, he really just did the joke again.
No, that's super dislike. Super dislike. Super.
Tony, can I give a note on the delivery?
Sure, yes, Father. Go ahead.
All right. Now, I want you to say the joke that you just did, okay? The super like, super dislike. But instead, this time, whenever you say super dislike, go. Most of your hand. So,
do
super
it.
like. Okay, so do the whole thing again. With that motion. Okay? Towards the audience. It's gonna crush. Same thing.
Do it again. Listen to your dad. Do it again. Do the fucking joke again. Do it again.
So I fucking hate Tinder, right? I fucking hate.
From the top.
Fuck Tinder.
Keep going, Caleb.
So I hate Tinder. I hate it. So like the truth is like hate Tinder. Honestly, I forgot the joke. I don't even know what I was going to say.
That's what happens.
There's no fuck Tinder.
That's what happens when
I don't know what he was going to say.
Yeah, dads in the crowd.
I'm hard.
Dads will ruin every possible thing.
I think you should pitch this idea to Tinder.
Honestly, I agree. Honestly, like, in reality, like, the people who are on Tinder, like, super dislike.
Have you ever gone on a date from Tinder? Never.
No, these crowd.
Wait a second. You know what I think we need to introduce you to our friend Kevin Matt.
Oh, I love Kevin Matt. Kevin Matt's my idol.
You're a big fan. He's your idol?
Kevin Matt? Hashtag king? Oh.
Hashtag swipe right.
The swipe right is just so a guy has a free hand to jack off. I swear to God.
Caleb, how many girls have you met on Slumber?
This is true. This is true. I am never awake.
What kind of bed do you sleep on? Do you have a bed?
I do have a bed. It's a normal bed that I sleep on regularly for many hours.
Jesus, man.
So you have,
is that Kevin Mack?
That was a passionate man.
Kevin, come up here real quick. I want to ask you a question. This is a fun, wacky show. Let's just keep it loose. I want to see if Kevin can help you. Kevin, he's having trouble with his Tinder. What kind of advice would you, Kevin? What kind of advice would you give Caleb to? He's never gotten a date on Twitter.
I
Kevin,
need help.
go ahead. Tell us what you would do with Caleb.
If you've never gotten a date on Tinder, then you should swipe right on everything.
Swipe right on everything. Caleb, have you tried this before?
Treat it like a game. Every time you match with somebody, you get a win.
Swipe right on everyone?
On everyone.
Everyone?
You get the super like button once a day.
Like every single fat girl? Like you want to swipe right?
Caleb, I don't think you're a narcoleptic. You're a narcoleptic like Waldo.
You should appreciate some big pillows to sleep on.
Slumbers can't be choosers.
It's more Christian, you're handsome and you're funny and I'm gonna fucking murder you.
Man, have you ever picked up any chicks on Napster? don't swipe right on everything.
He should try Slumble. No?
No.
Don't get it?
No. Then you don't swipe
Just
right
be
on everybody,
beautiful.
do you?
Shut up.
No. You swipe left for almost everyone.
Nines are better.
Nines are better. This is
Nines? I swiped for nines?
I hold on nines. It's an 8. All right.
So super dislike anybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
There goes Kevin Mack one more time.
Kevin is a professional.
You have a story about Caleb? Oh. Okay, there goes Caleb Walton, everybody.
Caleb, great job, man.
Come back up, Allie. Let's finish our talk with you real quick. Something happened this week?
Yeah, I went to a music festival last night, and it was just really cool. I wanted to share the story before I left. I was walking through this like quiet, small area, and I hear my name. Someone said Allie, and I looked, and this guy comes up to me, and he's like, "I'm a huge fan of comedy." And then he said that he listened to Kill Tony, and we took a picture, and I just wanted to say that it's really cool that I get to do this every week, and that was it. Shout out to Aldo. Thank you.
There you go. I like that. Nice girl, Allie Cosby. Follow her on @NotAllieMatt. Elliot Havens from earlier is on Twitter at Elliot Haven. Caleb, what's Caleb's Twitter handle? Well, all right.
Hashtag don't sleep on Caleb.
Yeah.
What is it? Caleb's right there. What is it?
It's Caleb backwards.
B-Lack?
Yeah,
It's Caleb backwards.
Caleb backwards. So B-E-L-A-K?
Yeah.
That's it?
With the K, with the K.
With the K. Okay. All
He's
right.
Jamie. I super dislike that.
I don't know. 9:53. What do you guys think? Should we go to the bucket one more time? It's been a fun episode so far. You guys having fun out there? Alright. I feel like we've seen this person before. Put your hands together for Nick Caradoyanis.
Hey guys, how we doing? Oh, I don't know if you can tell by my pudgy, awkward whiteness, but I'm a fan of professional wrestling. And like any fan of professional wrestling over the age of 14, I am completely stoned out of my mind whilst I watch sweaty men touch each other. And this combination of legal weed and men touching each other leads to some pretty interesting insights in my mind. And one that I've been mulling over recently is what happens when a pro wrestler goes through a midlife crisis and has to find a new meaning in life. And this is what I think it'd look like. Ooh, yeah. This Sunday, once they beat Hulk Hogan at the Super Mega Slam Dance of Mega Champions, I'm taking his title, and I'm going off to college. That's right, I'm gonna study, I'm gonna put pen to paper, and I'm gonna finish this book.
Oh boy.
Give it up for Nacho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah, so that was for some people in the crowd.
Yeah.
Like some people enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I saw Caleb smiling over there.
He put Caleb in a sleeper hold. He's just having a good dream.
So Nick, how long have you been doing stand-up?
A little over a year.
A little over a year. Now, we had a human being that had no idea that he was performing for his first time here tonight, who's never done stand-up once before. And he was on that same stage as you were 10 minutes before you. He had a better set than you. How does that make you feel?
Oh, I didn't have a good set.
You seem like an adorable man. What do you do for work? Like, you seem like a nice guy. Like, you would, like, open the door at the Wizard of Oz or something like that.
Oh no, we talked about this. I'm a waiter at the Yard House.
Do you have a Tinder joke?
A Tinder joke?
No. What else did we find out about you last time you were on the show?
I was the dude with the eye patch.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was pretty epic. epic. Eye patch is now gone.
Tony, I got a Tinder joke.
Okay.
Hey, I want to start a dating app called Blender. It's like Tinder, but for people who like blended drinks.
Now let us hear that joke.
That's a good joke.
It's all delivery. Comedy's all delivery. That's what I hate. Like,
It's true.
It is.
It's true.
Super dislike.
I love a good blended joke.
Can I say removing that eye patch was a really bad career move?
It is interesting. You were very. I remember now. You were this jolly, likable pirate last time. You could basically say anything. You had a real life like gauze and like bloody eyeball. It was creepy.
Yeah.
I agree.
Hashtag y'all all women.
And you still have the pirate shirt on, which is nice. A little throwback to those good old days. Impersonations are something that you really...
Yeah,
you have to be awesome at
You
if you're
take a
gonna do
Macho
it.
Man Randy Savage, which is one that everybody can do. Do you have any other impressions?
Yeah, what's another voice you can do?
I don't.
You don't?
Oh, he doesn't.
That's why I kind of agree to not.
Can I teach him one real quick?
Yeah, do it.
This is Christopher Walken when he finds out his flight's been canceled. Why? Like, impressions are not that hard, dude.
You can hear Doug Benson in the new Batman movie, right?
That's right, yeah.
Lego Batman.
Yeah, that's true.
It's true. Is that, what was that? You making noises?
They make the gun noises and
They make their own gun noises, but Bane doesn't. The other characters do. Yeah, so it's very insulting to me, Nick.
I'm sorry.
But if he did make a gun noise, it would be like this. Pew, pew, pew!
Nick, what are the other things that you do when you're not doing stand-up or working at the Yard House? What else are you into in life?
Well, I do location, audio, sound, and audio post-production as well.
Uh-huh.
And I'm a fan of pro wrestling. It takes up a lot of hours of your week.
How does it take up a lot of hours of your week? You're watching it on, what, the network? The WWE network?
There's so many places to watch wrestling.
I'm asking you where you watch wrestling. There's really not that many places to watch wrestling.
I always do the WWE network.
Yeah.
I do Flow Slam. I do New Japan World.
Oh my God. Yeah, you're into it, dude. You're deep.
Do you listen to the Store Horseman podcast?
I'm a We Watch Wrestling guy, Matt McCarthy, you know.
Store Horseman, starring Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah, me and my friends have a wrestling podcast.
Oh my God! You just went. You too. I mean, so a lot of people like wrestling. What I think Tony likes is like it's kind of fun, it's funny and stuff like that. But to you, it seems like you take it to a different level of seriousness.
What's your favorite thing about the wrestling? And by the way, it is concerning that you who watches it a lot, you seem to really consider it gay. Like you really made it seem like I'm a wrestling fan, so I watch these sweaty guys touch each other. Like if that's how you look at it, like that's crazy. If you're a little bit gay, maybe. It's like if a UFC fan or boxing fan was up here and like, yeah, I'm watching these naked dudes touch each other because it's basically the same amount of touch. I mean, UFC sort of it. If athletes touching each other is gay, then I guess.
All right, let's get Fanto back up here.
Fanto knows all about this. You saw the way that guy kicked earlier.
Yeah, I'm not gonna kick.
Have you ever been with a man before?
No, I have not been.
Have you ever thought about it?
No.
When's the last time you were with a woman?
Like a month ago.
A month ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You ever hook up with anyone at a wrestling event?
No, that would be nice.
Magical. That would be magical.
They'd have shared interests.
If you're wondering what the
I have
word
a
you were.
feeling they'd tap out, but
She'd have to be a real stunner, you know?
You ever wrestled with depression?
God damn it, Dad! Shut up, Dad.
What else are you into other than pro wrestling? There must be. There's got to be a close secondary.
Oh, I used
Amateur wrestling?
I used to be a touring musician.
A what?
Touring musician.
Oh yeah, what do you play?
I play bass.
Really? Oh, jeez.
White face off.
Should we have
I was tired of bass off.
you want to have a face off with Chroma Chris?
White face off.
here we go. To close out tonight's show, we're going to get to watch this nervous sour patch kid, Nick Paradoyans, play the bass. He's already almost crying. But we're going to put a little more pressure on it. He's going to play the bass.
Wrestling so much.
Nick, when's the last time you played the bass? It's
been like 2 years.
2 years. All right. Well, this is great.
Since he was a touring musician.
You're gonna have a solo off.
We're gonna follow you. We're gonna follow you. You start.
All right. Here he is on the bass for the first time in 2 years, live on the #1 live podcast in the world. It's Nick Paradoyanis. Wow. Okay. These guys have the time. This isn't working. This isn't working. Can we turn up his bass or can we turn Joel down like a... Go on. Come on. You're rocking, Nick.
Feels like I'm in a guitar center.
Yes, it does. Oh, Jeremiah's about to try to do a sax solo.
Here we go.
Talk about improvising.
Yeah, bass is something you can't really have a bass off unless you're having like
Yeah, it doesn't really work. I don't think it really works with there you go.
Because you know I'm all about that bass.
That's a real basic solo.
But Nick really can play. We established that.
Yeah. You know, I always wondered though, like most songs, you don't even really notice the bass. If I could just get boom, 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 boom in the background, I think bass is just being lazy.
You know what a guy who described the guy described this
Chris, you want to knock out your solo? You think you can do that?
This is going to be the
All
same.
right, here he goes. Here he goes. Just go ahead.
That's way better.
I think we just found out what the Seinfeld theme sounds like if it was on the Fusion.
Yeah, it's like South Park mixed with Seinfeld.
Anyway, there goes the Nick Paradoyanis. Drawing from Ryan J. Belt, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, very nice.
Wrapping up tonight's episode. There we go.
Go to RyanJBelt.com.
Doug Benson, plug your everything.
DougLove'sMovies.com, and it's always a blast to come out and play with you guys, so thank you for having me.
We love you, Doug.
Thank you.
Watch everything. Getting Doug with High, Doug Loves Movies, dates everywhere. It was DougBenson.com, right? DougLovesMovies.com. I'm at TonyHinchcliffe.com, my Australian tour, La Jolla, Philadelphia. A lot of fun things coming up and a lot of fun dates popping up there in the next week or so. Jeremiah Watkins, you heard him do that song there towards the end. So many other great things during the episode. Jeremiah, what else is going on?
November 7th and 8th, come see me in New York City and I'll also be there through the 15th. So come hang out with me. Come see Stand Up on the Spot. And then also November 30th, The Wave is headlining La Jolla on November 30th. So come check that out. La Jolla Comics or San Diego. At Jeremiah Stand Up. Thank you guys so much.
Patty motherfucking Reagan. It's the band leader.
There's over 6 billion people, so if you want to kill yourself, go ahead.
Roman Chris.
Just follow me on Instagram, Chris.
Roman Chris. Joelberg, Joel Jimenez, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm mostly sorry. Book me on your shows and go Dodgers. All right.
Hey, Tony, I love ZipRecruiter, man.
I know, I sure do. And right now, if Do it right now. You can go to Tony. Wait, what?
ZipRecruiter.com/KillTony.
One more time to try it for free. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/KillTony. Live audience, we love you. Thank you for your loyalty. And how about one more time for Caleb Walton, everybody? Come on. See you guys.
Oh.